joined here today by a common desire and bond to honor together the precious members of our community taken from us 20 years ago. We are all drawn to think today in many different ways. We share many conflicting emotions at the same time. 20 years ago also brings, marking 20 years also brings an added layer of reflection. This community was so terribly shaken by September 11, 2001. At that time, we came together in shock, fear, love for those killed, and love for their families. Days after the attack, we gathered together on the village green for an evening candlelight vigil led by clergy from throughout Rye, probably one of the most crowded events ever held on that lawn. We mourned, we prayed, we cried together. The memorial services for the fallen were at capacity, often with many standing in the back or on the sides of the house of worship. In December 2001, we honored 3 of Rye's fallen who were hockey players with a memorial hockey game to benefit families. It was attended by hundreds. In more individual ways, we all reached out to comfort and help the families and friends in that moment of shock and need. Later, in the effort by the families, led by the effort of families who had members who died, we built our September 11th Memorial Gazebo that includes the signatures of the 14 members of the Rye family taken from us. Rich in Rye history, the gazebo is a reproduction of the gazebo that once stood behind the square house from the early days of the last century until the 1930s. Later, the Chris Mello Award was created and continues to be part of the Rye Harrison football league. We honor the first responders everywhere because the sacrifice given on September 11th is the sacrifice every first responder is prepared to give as they do their job on a daily basis. The 20-year mark amplifies the magnitude of the loss. 20 years of time without friends and family. 20 years of missed occasions, births, weddings, graduations, the moments of family and community life where their absence is felt. Our responsibility as a community and as individuals is to remember these great people as we knew them, as they lived, as they were part of our lives. Think of them in happier days, in the activities we shared, in the laughter and joy of family and friendship. We can remember them best and honor them most fully by making them live today in the memories we choose, the moments of joy we summon back, and reflecting on the fullness of their lives and what we continue to miss today. Thank you.